I changed archery was my original sport, and I did it in Tokyo Olympics. I had a dreadful day and decided, well, I'm not going to ever do this again, and I'm not going to touch that bow again. And I slunk off into another sports hall where they were doing fencing. And I just sat there having a bit of a sulk and thinking, well, I've got to do something else. It's no good carrying on with the archery. I think I'll have a go at this, fencing, because it looked interesting. I learned, when I came home, I learned that they did fencing at the Roman Catholic Boys' School in Buckingham. So I approached them to see if I could have lessons there, and they agreed. So I went twice a week in the evenings to join the boys in their fencing lessons, with Father Roland was their teacher, and he took me on as well. So apart from going to the lessons at the school, at weekends he used to come to my house and coach me as well. We had a sports training club at Stoke, and Father Roland agreed to come along to that as well, and to further my fencing education, and also to teach anyone else in the club that would like to think of taking up fencing. And while he was there, he had a friend called Norman, and Norman came along as well. Norman used to take fencing lessons in High Wycombe, and Norman got involved, so became a coach to the club, and he went on to be a coach for the GB team in fencing. So it all mushroomed really, and my coaches became the coaches for the team.
When did you first fence in an Olympic Games?
Tokyo was 64 when I decided to take it up, and I went to the games that were held in Israel in 68, and I won the team, I think I was in the team foil at one, but I also won the individual novice fencing that one. So in 4 years I got the winning gold. Fencing became my thing from then on, but with the table tennis as a second backup sport, which in those days they liked you to have a second sport. It helped you be selected if you'd got two rather than one. But fencing became my main thing until I went to Germany, the next 3 Olympics I think.
And what was it about the sport that excited you?
I don't know. I don't really know. Not just physical sport. It's a mental thing out manoeuvring people with the moves you're going to make. And being in a wheelchair, you actually use your finger play and wrist movements and arm defence faster than if you're an able-bodied fencer, because they can jump away and move about. And I did find when I joined able-bodied fencing teams to train with, I used to think, oh, well, they don't want to do it with me really, I'm a bit of a drag. But I found out that they eventually came to me and said, can I have a fight with you, Sally? And they would sit on the chair and have to do it from a sitting position because they wanted to do it. In fact, they queued up to fight from that position because it speeded up their play. So I lost that feeling of being a nuisance to the rest of the club.